Hello everyone. This video will discuss about control statements. So what are these control statements? Just like any other programming language, in C also we use control statements. These control statements help the user to specify a program control flow. That means we can control the flow of program path by using these control statements. In other words, the control statements help user to specify the order in which the execution of the instruction in the program must take place. Right? So generally, when we write a program, according to the sequence of arrangement of lines, the program is executed. So first line executed, then second line, third line. But with the help of the control statements, we can change that one. So hence it is possible for the programmer to make certain decisions, perform various tasks repeatedly, or even with the help of these control statements we can jump the program from one section to another section of the code. So this is the help of the use of the control statements. Again, in control statements there are two types are there: conditional and unconditional branching statements. A branch is generally considered as an instruction that can be either an unconditional branch, which always results in a branching, or conditional branch. In unconditional branch, we have to in unconditional branching statement we don't have to give any condition for the controlling statement. But in conditional branching statement, what happens? If we give some condition, if that condition is true, then only it will execute the subsequent blocks of program, or it will make some decisions. So these are the types of the branching statements and looping statements in a control structure of a C program. Branching statement has two types, basically conditional. In that conditional, if else are there, nested if else are there, if else ladder is there, and also along with that switch statement is also there. So whereas in unconditional branching statement we have go to, break, continue. And finally in looping statements we have while, do while, for, nested for. These are the statements we have in control structure of a C program. Right? Next we will discuss about if statement. So this is in if statement, you can see this is the control syntax of the if statement, and this is the flowchart of the if statement. So in if statement, the statement block is executed only if that particular condition is true. Otherwise, it will jump to the end of the program. You can see here it is. So when we run a program, when it encounters with the if statement, first what it does is it checks the test expression. If it is true, statement block 1 is executed, right? Or if it is false, it will go to statement block X, right? So this is one simple example to demonstrate the use of if statement, right? You can see here. So I have declared x is equal to 10 as a integer data type. Then if x is equal to 0, so if this will enter this loop, right? So x is 10 is greater than 0, therefore it is entering this loop. And so after entering this loop, what it is doing, x plus plus, x is 0, 0 plus 1, so it has become 1, right? And it is coming here, right? And again it is printing that the value of x as 11, x is equal to 11, right? This is the use of if statement. Here the statement or condition is checked, then it entered this loop and it came out of the loop and printed the value of x. Output as x is equal to 11, right? So in this video we have discussed about what are control statements, conditional and unconditional branching statements, and types of branching and looping statements, and Also at the end of this video we have discussed if statement, how it works along with a programming example.